Hello, divinely guided and chosen STARSEED, spiritually, 777. How y'all doing? Collective. All right. Basically, I'm gonna pull out some information now. I already pulled some card, and I pulled the card here, and this is a card here is the information is the Cosmo Tarot, and this has the Magician. Number one is the first one. Let's go on in. You don't need to. This one here is the card is the Star. And the next one is the Sun. Okay, the Sun information that I'm giving out. So these are 3 cards. So that's the Cosmo Tarot cards. Now the other one cards here is the House of Night. And the House of Night is an Oracle card. So those are 2 things here. So the first one is the High Priest, but it's the Earth. And this is the conclusion, and this is the groove. So the first card, Magician, conclusion is the Star. So it's a little like that. So the Magician is the High Priest up under, conclusion is a Star, and then the groove is the Sun. Now the Sun is future. So it's High Priest is the past, previous. Conclusion is going to give you the Star, okay? That's present, this is the package. And the future, which is 21, which has got a lot to do. Going to give you the information, is the future. And that is going to be that new moon in 21 days left for the new moon. That's what's going on right now. So that information is 21. Future is always surroundings, okay? So always going to be on the head of the previous of the past, right? That would be in order. So the groove is number 21, is the world, is the position as a tarot number, and also numerology was 21 is 4, okay? So if that's the case, it would be the Sun over the Magician, which is the High Priest energy of Earth. Now we're in order. So we have 21. The Magician is number 1, okay? So this is how we're going to work this right here. Here we go. And I'm going to place this, we're going on right here, in order. It's the Virgo, and it's a moon here, and this here is a crescent moon, right? So here we go. So the Magician is the creator, okay? Whoever creative, and the person is the one. So it's the High Priest, but it's the Sun, it's the 21. 21 has to do with the world. The Sun is to absorb, and also it gives you the information to be seen in the world. And this is about the High Priest with the number 3 will also give you Empress energy. So it's mixed together. So it's together. So I would give you 2 and 3. Because the High Priest is number 2 and number 3 together is the Empress. So 2 and 3 will give you 5. And that is going to give you the information, which is the 5th Amendment, the speech and how you speech, communication of that. But it's your voice that give you the information also. Okay, High Priest energy and the Empress, 2 and 3, 5. 5 gonna give you in Tarot will give you the Hierophant, and Hierophant is really the card to Taurus. Taurus is going to give you the information, and Taurus is going to give you value. All right, so we're still in value, and anytime we're dealing with value, then we are dealing with number 6 in the Virgo, and this is the Virgo in this month is Virgo. So with that moon, the information is going to give you Venus energy, and Mercury will give you Venus, which is something birthing, how to create, birthing times, create ideas. And you have a positive, and you have a negative, and you got competition about to be seen out here about your ideas and work flow. Okay, workflow give you that information. And behind what is across it is going to be Pisces. Pisces also going to give you the secrets. And so you have social, I believe, going to be in order. You have value, And so 2 and 3. So High Priestess secrets, value. Okay. Also is going to be health, and health has to do with your body. That's spiritually in your body. On the outside is to me as your soul. So we're dealing with secrets, value, spiritually, and soul. And when you're dealing with that, also it's going to be what you do on the outside of your work. And work is going to deal with your creativity and also others. Group, social, and socializing in the workflow. So, so this is the moonology. So I'm going to use that later. Also, I have the cards here. It's for the soon. It's called soon. Soon is the. I guess that'll be a number one. Soon is coming. Soon is coming, because I have everything that if it's not what I'm trying to say, somebody trying to tell me something. Soon is coming. So I guess soon has got to do with that new moon, that crescent we just had. And that information, I wrote it down, but it has to do with it says right here, in the west after the sun dips. Sun dips into what? Below the horizon. So that has to do with sun, dip in. So that's like somebody dipped in water, came back out of water, and then sunset. So it has to do with sun and set. Sun and set. So the horizon to be seen, 21. Okay, the crescent want to tell you about the world. Still give you the information about the connection of lovers. And that 6 also number can give you the what's tied to something, which will be Gemini and that lovers, and that could be in a twin marriage, or could be as somebody is counterpart, whoever it is, but it's gonna have something to do and tying to something. Before it's number 5. I'm gonna give you that marriage. And that Taurus got to do with the value. So whoever you tied to, either is value or devalue. I think the last video that I said that, but it's still the same. But I'm understanding that, but whatever you tied to is a twin or marriage to something, to person, place, and thing, your family, whoever it is. It's what's around, as you would know that. So then we're back again. Then you're tied to some type of workship with somebody, organization, social, that you're tied with, and that is going to give you all the information you need. So you got secrets over your head, and it's a magician, and that is what's really going on. High priest energy, and also give you that groove, and what grooving in it over the head. Groove give you something to music to me in the world. Groove also give you another thing. Groove also give you a goat energy too. Groove, it has to do with goats, and also it tells you wherever place it is. So it has something to do with grooving. In days we used to have groovy. Groovy have to do with something in the 60s, or I'll give you that information, and there's a lot of music back then, and the music was tied to, at a time, with grooving. That's when people, at that time, the 60s, used to do all kinds of stuff. They used to do different things, how they medicate themselves, that maybe have something to do with different type of medication, which with health will gonna give you that Virgo, and that information will also give you something how health has to do with how you do a separation of an ease. Either that you got disease, it's like dis and disease, health, or to heal the body. How can you do that? Sometimes people find other ways to do different things, and there will be different people, or how to eat, drink, or how you put in. It could be any type of thing, drinking, it could be medication. So medication and all this information is going to give you that. So how you do that, but in the 60s, they was on that Mary Jane, honey. They was on that Mary Jane, and they was on different type of pills, poppies, and all that different type of stuff. And that has some different things to do with, at that time, they was doing a lot of some things that A lot of music then. Good music too. It was just a time and just giving out the information. But noticing that they was basically in a time, I think it was Dr. Pepper, one of the commercials that I remember. I think that is Dr. Pepper. And a lot of the TV series too around this time. I think Mark and Mindy, a lot of 60s, 70s stuff. Um, it's a lot of little things in the 60s and the 70s. So just giving out, that's the past that I'm giving you anyway, because it's future, but it's around about the groove of it. And it has to do with a goat. It has to do with a goat is another necessary of a goat, because groove is something that has to do with that. Because groove has to do with a goat. So if it's climbing in that workflow, how in it and how you do it and how you deal with others and social. And it is organization, how people come together and play into this in the world. Because you're going to see it's a lot of people are came to as organization at this time in the world. It means how to put in a position. So it's the sequence that some of us, we're out here and to do the world, give out the information in the world, right? It's being experienced, right? Because experience is going to give you that 20, which is the judgment, is going to show you that, right? And to give you that extra one. And that one going to give you the magician, and also going to give you as a creative and a person how you do in your social community will give you back into 11. The 11th house is going to give you Aquarius. So all of this in here, the information is just in the houses. So let me give you information. Everything I do, I get from Google. And if I get it from Google, then I get it from different things as tarot, oracle cards, anything that's been placed. In order to do anything with cards or anything has to be in a Google. If you want to find anything, it's a search. I believe that the Google has been the go-to thing. Right now we're in a time we have to get we have the job, what we call in the workflow, which would be Virgo, would be in the Bible. Okay, I give you back to that because it has to give it to you. It's all about the work. And if that is the work and how we do that, that means if you create ideas that you would like to place into the world. And whatever the gifts been made and manifested to you, that is your time to do that. That's the time of Aquarius, and that is giving you all so much knowledge. It's constantly, it's cleaning, pure, and also keeping you, keep you clean too, and also is purified. And if it's over your head, constantly is trying to clean of the world, of the perception that's been given. That's some good things, and I hope when I go back and listen to it. Some things it's just the time that's been downloaded and given to other people. We have it all, but I also say what's in my in my knowledge that I've been given. I noticed that it's always been borrowed, and also it has to do time. And also time is being borrowed for some, and borrowed is not. It's up to a choice of the individual. That means the community, congregation, giving you collective, masculine and feminine. That is a time for things that is necessary, that to be seen and giving. There's abundance being given. Because number 3 is going to give you that. You have it all. And when you're dealing with value and you're dealing with communication, right? That's a lot of value of knowledge that's been poured into community. And so that's got the C words, 3. And I give you that because that's missions. So missions on left or right, regardless if the right ran to the left, which is the mouse that I seen that, and it was on crossing the road. And then we at the time of the crossroad again. Now that means the markers are here, a monument of land and things that we need to do as the individuals on the land. We're here to do the missions. We're not in here to how can I say this? To be seen. The information is out here for to get the understanding of it. Okay. All right. So, I guess with that now, we know that the magician is the high priest, and the sun is like this. And the magician here, can you see it? So there we go. And the star. This is the conclusion. The conclusion has to do the present. Because we talk about future, I got that over the head. Okay, so this is 3 on 1. So that's 3 on 1 take away, 3 take away 1 will be back at 2 again. All right, the star is number 17. And 17 is the conclusion that give you that. So let's see. So the conclusion still go back at number 5. So the star is 17. And 17 minus 12 is still going to give you that 5. All right, we're back in 5 again because the reason why, because it has to do with the Taurus and Leo. Taurus is going to talk, that is about, is the Hierophant, but it's about the value. And to be honest with you, number 5 is pleasure with the Leo. There's Leo in Linus again, and about the pleasuring and value. They give you 25 cents. 25 cents gonna give you the information. 2 and 5 is gonna give you 7. 7 has to do with the love and relationship. So then you're on 2/5, and 2 goes into 5 twice. So that's 2 and 2. We're still in number 22. What's 22? 22 is the full journey, okay? And also comes the 21, which is the groove, and comes after. 21 was the world. Then after that, the perceptions, then where you mastered on something. You master something of this is going to be something, as I noticed that it's going to be something to complete you for what a lot of reasons. But it's like the collective in the masculine and the feminine is the lion and the lioness. That means can be marriage or not, or whatever you're tied to, but it's going to master whatever it is. It's a lot of information, but it's a conclusion of this thought. Conclusion is the ending for something. It's 12 gonna give you the information, and Tarot gonna give you the hangman energy. And if that's the star, then they give you the cosmos energy. So the star is over the of that hangman. Okay. Then you have cosmos, hangman, and earth. But it's a conclusion coming about the star. Star is about the line, a line in the cosmos. And the oracle giving you the information on number 12, and that's the hangman energy. Conclusion. So let's go on a conclusion. This is the present package here. It's in the middle. Give you the information, still is conclusion, and then hangman energy with a star. So that's number 12. Conclusion. This is a time of endings and new beginnings, because we're in a new moon. New moon is the crescent moon. Okay, drawing this symbol indicates that you have come to the end of some experience in your life. So this is like the world is experienced, because the self-realization of a judgment. You know, the judgment has, you point the finger, you got 3 back to yourself, and then 1 and 3 give you that energy, which is the ending. 13 is death and transformation, right? So 13 also gives you also 9. 9 is numerology, right? Okay, so if we take Let's see. That number 4 was gonna give you that information. So 9 and 13. So 13 from 9 is 4. So then that 4 will give you a lot of things. Number 4 is give you masculine energy, which would be Tarot would be Emperor, right? But number 4 also give you doors and opens. So something in and out of number 4, and also because something could be moved away from the position or something travel at that time. So that's in and out of in and out. Okay, they give you different doors, opens. Okay, like I said, cosmos has to do with different types of paradigms and different things of dreams. They give you subconscious into hidden things, knowledge that come out into light. So we're still on the information of sacreds. Virgo is gonna give you. First, let's go back. Leo gonna give you pleasure, and that's Leo. Virgo gonna give you the information of which is health. The health has to do with a person. You just can't have health here without you got to have a person. So that person has either health, that means either changing the health, or things, or you dealing with your health, or it's about the body. Okay. So you're going from all of that. So you're pleasuring health. Cross health will give back to secrets of Pisces energy. Okay. So that has to do about your value of the Taurus, right? It's a lot of stuff tied to it, but it's like it's normal. It's like 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. So, but it's the ending of the experience of as your experience. You went through a lot. This is an individual, masculine or feminine collective, and it's about to enter a new one. What's the new one? You didn't end that one. Now you start a beginning. Number 9 in that everything's in order in numerology, and it's in order. And no, like planets and the stars, moons, and sun, everything is aligned, and that'll keep you where you are in or not. That all it is give you self-realization of your judgment, and now is a time to open and not to be so stuck energy, because you won't hang forever, because it's a time to understand thyself instead of the world. We have builded it up so much. Now it's time to deal with you. Now you gave all and gave everything to everything, but now it's time to deal with yourself. And that means, like, if you gave everything to everybody, then you had nothing to deal to build your own self. And we're at a time where are we able to build ourselves again, or we still go back to to do the same thing? We're in a time to get the questions about yourself finally, to be honest and not to be controlled in fashion about perception. It's about you. And the conclusion gonna give you 50. 50 is a lot. That's 25 and 25. They'll give you 2 times and come back on that. So you're mastered it of some experience about you. Now it's time to do something about yourself. And sometimes it seems like you have to, I always say the Star Wars has to do with the cosmic order. And it's like the wars of so many stars are all over. But it's war and competition. Cause problems if you allow the others to have the same thing you have. And a lot of time you're dealing with competition of others that don't see themselves in the position like others may have changed and know that they are able to do it. You can't make another person to change themselves. That's why it's individual. Some people don't believe in themselves, and some people they have the capabilities to do the things that they're supposed to, but it's some people want or to find a way to not to add to it to make you more than what you need. It's social. Some people will be negative and stop your shine and know how to do it. Okay. It gets to the next one. 5 is still about the amendment of voice and experience, and how to, your voice is very important. The 5th element is here for that with the community, which is going to give you the time of Aquarius star. Information it says here. Don't resist of the conclusion for endings or important experience. It will help you build a strong foundation. See, foundation gonna 5 take away 1 will be 4. You need that to build it. The plat, I say a platform will be as something as the foundations. That 2, the high priest, the energy, which will be your wisdom and intuition. The woman's necessary of her house and home. And with that, you got to have a good head, not a sick head. You have to have the ideas that you need to build. And with that as a home, and as a masculine or whoever, if not, you're trying to do two things. But you need your friends and family to build it. But if they don't have the abilities, that the wisdom and intuition that you have, then you're by yourself. Then you're trying to build by yourself because other people don't see your light. Sometimes they see your light, they see you, but they got the competing, that energy of social perception of how other people are gonna say and what you're gonna say, and then we're still on that same spinning of something that ain't going up. It's circling. It's not even climbing. Because they're scared. They're feared. They're not going to tell you that. They're worried about what people going to say. And it's so important to build yourself. But how can you build with your family, friends that don't even believe within them their own self, because they so busy to hunt you and talk about you, instead of putting that energy to see and how can I help to build something that we've already built the whole world, and we haven't done nothing about your own building in your own home, work, or whatever. We have a broken of a nation, and that is for some. I believe that the brokenness of the health has to do with the head, which is sick. I believe that we have to figure it out, how the brokenness and how to heal it. Is it just the work, exercising to take exercising, or is it more than health of the body? It's the whole body, not just one, it's the whole body. And it need to be from brokenness, and also the head is sick. If all we have pleasure is messing up everybody. And that's from the whole head all the way down to the toes. So then we have to understand that it's not just because the exercising part into to be lean, knowing that we in America we known to eat, but it's more of the head though. And that's mentally, and with that has to have value first. And knowing thyself, to know that we have to, how the individual masculine or feminine has to believe in themselves too, and believe that not to fear, and so used to receive into fear and see fear, they run, because it's not no, it's like they're not used to do it. They scared to build them own self up. They so used to building everybody. And the interfere is where you're gonna find the perception. That's all over. But if we keep on, then we're still not valued anymore. Because you really devalue. You're not telling the truth. Truth, you know, when you do truth, and first thing truth, and I know under perception, first thing is that I noticed that when you start removing to build the world back, build up, go back to build the world again. But when you go back into yourself, you become rebel and radical of truth because you're understanding now that you put all your energy toward this and not building yourself, then you become another title, and then it has about your voice. Because when you start building yourself with a star, because you're getting cleaning of your head right now, because the Aquarius is going to water, it's going to pure out and clean, because it came for that from the indignation of so much that we have done, is to clean out all of the past, of previous, and the star is in the future. You know what I'm saying? It's the present. That's the package. Excuse me. It's the package, because if it's cleaning it, and then if you're cleaning the sick head, then you're able to get the understanding. Now it's time to build, and then you're not as sick as you that you previous pandemic energy. Now you're cleaning it, but then now you're still in number 5 of value and speech and how you can say what you can't say. Now we're in so many of social, which will give you influence right now. But if you influence it, either you're flowing it, or you're putting a flu or the flux, or someone is coming against that. There's a lot of questions and where you get the understanding. All right. So you got everything. You got the sun and the star. You know what sun comes from? Leo. So you have Leo energy. And that's the future over the head. And the magician here is right here. And it's about the high priest in the earth. Okay. First thing on here. And money and create. The women is here. But the conclusion of this, the star has that over 17 to 12 will give you 4. And the foundation is coming through. Let's give you the information experience that you build a stronger foundation in your next adventure. This is also warning. You got a new moon in here to get all facts before you draw a conclusion about someone. So you got a question of somebody, placing things, the surrounding. If you got a question, something's going on. That's a question for you to know that, collective. You can't know the whole story if you haven't read the end. That's mean the experience of a conclusion of an end is coming. Okay, that's, I guess the first I started today was soon. Remain open even when an ending is a final or a conclusion is correct. This is a sign that a new story is about to unfold. You ended one, going to the next. And that's the present. That's a present. It's a good thing. And the groove over the head, which is going to be over the world, and it's spelled Nyx. Nyx is like, it's like, to me, it's night and the X. Nyx is going to give you something that's in the sky, right? And give you like the breeze. Night also give you something at night. Then we're back at the this particular moon. It's the crescent moon. All right. So to me, it says the goddess of night. Okay? Invite, you may groove to heal your wounds and mend your heart. So then we're at the body, and we're in Virgo. So this is the information ties, and it's really good. Okay. So Virgo. And the moon. Everything ties. So we're healing of health. Health is your head shot, head and your body, but your heart no. You know, the head and the heart together, broken, you gotta heal it. So it says now it's time to apologize to anyone that you have harmed. Make your friendships whole again and choose healing over anger and pain. It's a lot of pain from the heart and the head. It's together. You know, if your head is messed up and the heart is messed up, then everything, you know, will come back in high priest energy again, back in earth. Then we're talking about what's hanging in there. Then you got star hanging, and then you got the earth and high priest energy. Women has, I always say, something slack. We have to find out, heal of the sick, influx, influencing, and how we give out information and how we speak in the world. Um, but we have something competition though. The value, big thing. If we're not being valued, then you're being silly. You're not trying to understand it because it hurts so bad. The truth is not always radical, but it's for you to heal. You need to heal. Truth is very important. And if you don't heal, then you're not healing, then you're going to stay back where you was in the past. And you don't want to deal with it. It hurts so bad. But the healing part is necessary. You're running. Anyone have harm? Okay, I already did that. Let's see. It says, choosing my beautiful groove is the powerful sign that you are the wondrous and strong time in your lifetime. You're strong, got that Leo with that sun in here. And sun is over the head. So that's over your head. It's like the sun over the high priest energy and the empress. And that's number 5. Still on that 5. Health. Value and health. Value health. Value health. Value health. 2 and 5 will give you 7. Gonna give you relationship. Love and relationship. Still back in that 11. 11 gonna give you what? Community. Influence in how you speak, how you be out here is exactly important. You need both. You need positive. You need half the negative, because you can't have positive all day. The sun just shine, but it's Zor. But you still gotta have to understand the negative part, and the moon gonna come in there and tell you the information and gonna tell you what's really going on anyway. You need it both. And now you're at a time where you're in the pandemic energy, what will be is like and you're in nighttime, even in the daytime, because you're in that energy, because those are different subconscious. It bring in what you're supposed to, because you know about the light. You know how to do it. You've done so light that you light so much in the world, but you ain't dealt with your own stuff in your own self-realization of your judgment. Now we're dealing with you, thyself, within, person, place, and thing, inside you. Now it's your time to do that. It's like the compassion. We're in the compassion. Number 12 will give compassion on that, but it's in the conclusion on that. But we already got the information, right? This is the package. But your star, you're the star. You're starship. You are so important. I mean, where your compassion and kindness and others, and perfect. You know, perfect is destiny, and that stars flying over your head is amazing. I have the goodness within. What caused problems with me is the others of people that don't look at themselves are good, but they know how to give negative to others that know thyself was good. But what caused problems with a person like that is transit of it. and be negative and put it on you so you can't go forward. Others will cause you the light they see, and they can't stand the light. And they know you have the way, the light, but they know how to stop you. So you can't do what you're supposed to do your daily. It's like a to in front of your drive and to take you off on your path. It says right here, no one is perfect yet, and perfection is perfect as it is. If you are hurting now, that it will pass and that I'll watch over you. If someone you love is hurting, take the time to be there for this person. See what I'm saying? It's like the sacred groove heals all aches and pains, especially a heart that has been wounded. It's like the wounds of a heart of the lion and the lioness. We're in Virgo, still in lioness and about the health, and health is going to get right back to their heart and their head. It's been wounded. The nation has been wounded. We're broken. And if someone ever stopped your truth, it's because they want you still broke and brokenness. With the time Aquarius, we're here to be in the community and to deal with the truth instead of behind the secrets, because secrets in the 12th house, it goes straight to Virgo, and that is what the problem. You know, there's a story. These movies are here. You can't teach or you can't tell a person that they know it. They all know the answers. They just don't want to deal with it, and their secrets don't want to deal with that because it's hurtful. But it after of a death, you're gonna see that's your beginning. You're gonna figure it out what was going on in those of a funeral. The death is all over around because there's so many endings right now. There's so much stuff. There's so much ending and fall from towers because it's ending it. There's so much stuff that has to fall in order to bring a new. And then you're tied with it so much of the world. And if it's falling, then why did it fall? Some broke another individual on the top and fell. And so many people came with it. But you got somebody watching over you. That's a good thing. So all those aches and pains, especially your heart that has been wounded, that's that lion and lioness. King and queen is all over the world of the groove. Sometime I don't know what I'm going to say because it's not mine. And it keeps me that pride gets you in trouble. Those PPPs, pride. And we're dealing with Virgo and Leo Virgo. Come on, that is the pleasure of pride. And you get heart. Yeah, you see, it's like the heart is broken, and others you know how to do it. You know how to bring other people to their spirit too, and they can give it back to you. So we're in the same thing. What's the difference? Nothing. Ooh, nothing. We're the same. Who said that we didn't have nothing? We had it. We didn't think that. We got it. We have everything that was given. So that those Plutos and conjunctions and all that stuff that has to do with the 8th house, and 8th house to give you of a lot of things of Scorpio, of deep water with that. So you got so it's gonna give you Cancer, um, Scorpio, and then Pisces. And Pisces got secrets. So you're dealing with mothering earth, high priest energy, right here, 8th house. Death, ending of stuff, and then go back into secrets because you figured out 9. The show telling you a whole lot going on in there, and they don't get 9 gonna give you that sage energy, and that's the, like I said, it's gonna give you that spirituality. Spirituality. Here, this is what it is. Now, this is your time. Spirituality is giving cosmos energy, sun, stars. But all these cards are the cosmos, diamonds everywhere. You know what diamonds mean? Pressure, like having birth. You know that's the, we in Virgo. It's birth, push, like push all your creativity out here. Push. It's the baby coming. Somebody finna have a lot of babies, and also you have a lot of ideas. And but that's some pressure though. That earth is birthing. All right, let's see. Let's bring here high priest energy, and high priest, I think it's in. That's number 3. Okay. Earth. All right, so this is a symbol of high priest is the earth, and Onyx. So that's Onyx again. So Onyx is here. It's really, it is important. It says night, goddess of night, giving you the nudging you to take care of your health and your beautiful body. Did I do that one? Let me make sure. I want to make sure I did right. I did that 12, and I did number 21. Did I do right? No, same thing. So then you're dealing with 21 in the world, in the Empress energy of the earth. So you're going back and forth. And you know, like I said, 21 going to take, let's see, it's 17, 18, 19, 20. No, 18. Okay, 18 going to give you the information. 18 going to give you high priest energy. So there you go again. Reflection, you know, still 18. And moon, Virgo moon. Here we go again. And you know, Virgo is earth. And across that Pisces. So, hey, she got a lot of stuff. Secrets. All right. So, there you go, my vampire. You know, a vampires suck, right? But also understand a vowel. Vowel has a lot, A-E-I-O-U. But when you go A-E-I-O-U, then you get that V up in there, A-E-I-O-U. Give you so much. The world is huge and so many people. Always gonna give you the V. V is gonna give you victor, victim, and valor. And valor is different type of vamp. Okay? But understanding that it's more different vowels than you think. It ain't always negative, but you choice on it. Find out earth symbols all things in the physical world, 21, okay, 3 and 21, in order. Your body of earth is the things that surround yourself. I always say source. When I say source is the energy, I always say energy is everything. So I didn't use what I used to say, now I say energy. That means source, place, and everything. And then I'm all in order spiritually, because that's what I've been speaking. But the language is different from others because I've changed. So earth and the things that you surround yourself, now is the time to eat well, get rest, and connect to power of earth by walking barefoot. Be mindful, knowing that you are a child of flesh and bone who came alive through blending of earth. magic, and spirit. And your question is about situation, which is a friend or love interest. Now that the high priest of the earth is asking you to wait until you see the tangible evidence of what you see to understand about the relationship of that house, of seventh house. Okay? And it has to do with relationship. Perhaps for kiss, it says first kiss or some shared activity. You kiss someone, okay, will give you more insight into your question. Stay grounded and wait and see. 33 is a mission on that. 31 gonna give you, 31. So like so 27, 28. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Sherelle energy, clairaudience. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sherelle. All right, give you that information. So the mission is going to be, that's a collective masculine and feminine. Okay, it's beautiful. Beautiful. You're beautiful. Let's see one. See if one moonology will connect to the that is the waxing moon, because our waxing moon is exactly what I started anyway, because I looked on Google. I use Google. Everything I type in Google, I'm gonna figure it out, because Google is my dictionary Webster. I find anything through the Google. Got two eyes there with the glasses to be visionary to understand what is going on. It's my college book. There's everything I need. So everything I use is Google. Thank you, computer. My device. So it ain't radical. It's the truth. Google. Google me. Yeah, that's somebody, y'all. Google me. And I need anything, I got the Webster. The author narrative. Baby, I can figure it out. With that, they have taught me. I get it from somebody. Nobody gave radical me. I'm like, hey, I checked on Google. That's my South and West Bell. The Google me. Everything I find is Google. Okay. It says right here, show the world it says show the world the real you again. Aquarius. I already had that in there. That last video is talking about that new moon. There it is. So go look on that video, because that was the green and the purple. It says a personal issue was again. It gives you a personal issue reaches resolution. Okay, so maybe that was the conclusion. So the world is the real you. It's the show the world. Okay, the real you, and a personal issue. It's an issue. Issue has to do sometimes with your health. Reaches a resolution. But what is the issue? That's the question of the conclusion of the 9. So that means something going on in there. Oh, there it is. Meditate. That is it. Meditate and contemplate. Med has to do with health. That means spiritually. It's time to calm down and connect to earth and ground on that. And that is contemplate. That's something that your temple plate. Come on, somebody. That has to do template. But it's kind. Kind also has to do with your head, though. Conscious. Meditation about your conscious. And there's the fish again. Secrets on your health. Okay. Thoughts surrounding of that Virgo and health. Your body. You need that. Dipping on dip. It says right here. The sun dipped and it came back and set. So if it dipped and went down the water, come back up. So that's third. That's going to give future over your head that you meditate time of Pisces. Going across from the Virgo. Here we go right here. See? Virgo. There we is, right here. And then the personal you, individual, masculine, feminine, about the reaching of a resolution. It's the conclusion of it. Of your stuck energy over the star. What's stuck in on this is time to meditation, contemplate, show the world who you are. So take your time and healing time. You know what you need to do. So on the dork head of Here Comes a Fair is the fiery climax. Oh Lord, climax can be two different things. It can be something that can do with Virgo, then have a baby, or somebody's trying to have one. It is co-create. But Aries give you what? That's that fiery. And that head, boy, get you hot, headed hot. And that's the Aries is you gonna get that. And then Aries gonna go into a bull, which is Taurus. But it's the headstrong leader. But it's got that fire in here. Alright, but it's coming. So whatever that fool in that Aries, you might go figure out what in your natal chart, whatever that is, a cafe, you can go on astrology and figure out what it is. Understand that, okay? Numerology, you can go understand about place and different planets, stars align, different things, nodes, figure out what's going on with that. Be careful on that head hot. Across that is Libra, love and relationship. Because that's what you might be getting upset for. It's hot. It's a head hot. Explosion. Calm down with that head. That's the doors coming in now, okay? Be careful. Now, you're good enough. Now, this is I'm gonna stop here because I'm still on number 5. Now, in order, in line. So, Virgos, you are good enough. I told you you're good enough. Five still give you back on in there. Pleasuring and value. Number 1 will give you self. Aries about self. And Virgo. Health. So you're good enough. Still back again. Balance again. Spiritually and practical. That was the last video. And that was, the purple was show the world the real you. That's the last video. Full moon and Aquarius, and the other one was balance, spiritual and practical, and the full moon Pisces. So that was the last video, and it come to, I said be careful, the next is the new moon. So we're in it. It's your new moon. Okay, again. Thank you. All right, so let's go on and what Virgo says. I'm through. I just wanted to do what I was supposed to. I'm just saying that it's, when I breathe like that, I'm like, it's about yourself, man. I had to look at myself because I don't know. I got to go back and read my own videos and understand, like, hey, I said that. Yeah, you said it. Then you understand that we have the important, we have all the information, ideas, and guides. It's been given. You know, sometimes I check and guess everything I have and go back on Google. Here it is. Boom. I fear the unknown. There it is. I tell you, that's why I scared. Boom. There you go. I hit it just like that, like I'm playing spades. You know, women like to play spades, you know. You sipping tea or a strong drink. Y'all know, y'all little wine, cheese, and crackers. You know how you do. But right here, why y'all scared? Scared of the unknown? That's that Aquarius and purple on that head. Oh, baby, come on, it's about y'all. It's the women. It's y'all. Okay, you got it right. What are you gonna do when your head ain't right and your heart ain't right and you're broken heart and you can't say what you can't say because you worried about fear, because you worried about it's good to be plugged up with the umbilical cord with others because you're all right. But when you step out and be yourself and then you try, guess what? Everybody gonna come for you. But at least you got strong enough to stand. Because some of these people need all that power. They need everybody. That's the social thing. Stand by yourself. But I comes to it, baby. It gets to this. If you go to church, because when there's fear here, you're going to go to the church, right? I don't have nothing to do with that because I came from the church. I'm going to tell you the truth. But you go and you get that, right? You done built that up. Very good. They delicious over here. It's like Skittles. Burst of rainbow. You done this. We built it. Okay, now the rainbow give you two rainbows, right? You have two rainbow now. It's spiritually cosmic energy now. You is stand by thyself to build yourself. Now, they are I love my leaders. I love justice. I love what our ancestors built. I love what was done. But if something has to do with health and body, health, not just exercise, you have to rebuild it. Your whole operation of your body. Start from the head, all the way down to the toes, baby. Now build yourself. Because you gave so much to that. They got it going on here. Now build you. Wisdom is the head. Destiny, infinity. You got your own computer. You got it. Everything that gave was built and gave it back to you. All your gifts is here. You got all the pregnant. You're a woman. You got the wisdom, influence. You got it. Why stand for yourself? Move away from connected to all of this so you can build yourself and your family. You can build everything else. What about you? You've been silly for so long. You know, it's one thing about if a woman, if you can't get the understanding from another woman of strong, but you already have it, why you can't receive another woman that is strong and telling you the same thing you already know, you don't want to deal with it. You run from it, the secrets that you need to deal in order to build. We need to protect thyself, women, at a time in this. And why are y'all so scared? Yeah, I stand. I got people come against what I'm doing because they see the light. The light is to understanding that I'm in it, trying to understand it myself because I'm trying to come away from fear and I'm trying to build myself. But if you can't see me or you don't want me to see me or you're trying to put me in a position that you don't want me to be seen, this is for collective masculine and feminine. It has the same issues in this Virgo right now because it's social. It's like a person that's constantly staying in this mess here all the time because it's comfortable. But when you step out, then everybody come against you because you got it. You're the create. You're the one. You got the magician. You got the sun. You got the star. What are you going to do? Number 3 in the mission. But if it's a masculine right there, you don't want that because he's not ready. And if it's a woman, you don't want that neither. But then you got 2 people that has to do with that unconditional love that you're supposed to be in the cosmos to be doing things, but both of y'all are only about something. You're not dealing about staying out from it and to be able to do something because it seems like y'all not. Divine or counterpart or whoever in a partnership. You only about your family and social and whatever. You're not even dealing about what the purpose of it. And my understanding, until y'all heal each other, this got to do Virgo Pisces. And this is about secrets in about health and the body and how pleasuring too much of something or what or how to stand and not to be interfered, because that's the problem. It's easy to be connected with so much, but it's scary to stand by yourself. And that's the only thing why. And I say go back to the church because I've known about it. If it's church, you know, they tell you go to church. And then it goes to the point. I said, well, it tell you first thing, you're supposed to be by yourself anyway in order to deal from downloads that you already know. So why are we talking about something you already know? You was always putting into that way. So then what is the problem? Now I say, well, that's it. I don't really want to say that, but I'm saying it's fear. You know, sometimes it's just like, you got to do something for yourself. Stand by yourself in order to deal with a lot of things. Right now, it's like getting your own place. I say in church, go in your closet. And I say if you're not in religious cultures and tradition, then you know it's time like separate from stuff right now so you can deal with your own. In order to heal yourself, you really need away from a lot of things in order to be around people, community. Here's another one. I often lay awake at night thinking about every mistake I've ever made. See, there it is. See, this is Virgo. These are thoughts and patterns. So Virgo again, you're worried about and can't sleep. He's got I call it another thing is where the subconscious, and it has to do with, I just said it earlier, when you can't sleep. You got different type of realms, and or somebody's trying to connect to you, or devices can influencing why you can't sleep. And give you another type, like I said, subconscious, and I had the name, and I almost say it in insomnia. What you trying to say? Something. Give you something in and something connecting where you can't sleep, and then you can't get the energy or to build it back because it's circling. These people, you know, I want to say this: the people, an individual has connect to so much of planets and stars in a line, and certain things has caused problems because it's circling because of your Mercury. And then Mercury is going to give you that thoughts, and that how you can figure it out. And if we come in medication, then we go back to that. Sometimes got to figure out how to medicate on your own. You know, sometimes you can need some different type of teas can help you too, and where you can sleep, or you can medicate, or you can drink, or you gonna wine. A little wine, a purple wine, can make you sleep real good. And to be honest with you, I give you one ring. Upon a time when I had issues, I had to remove that and remove a little wine and took the pills, and I took a little wine at night, and there I took away the medication, and I was able to sleep. If that's somebody, all right. And then we're back at the women love to drink wine, and there you go again. Do a little bit at night. I bet you sleep real good, and that is what fruits gonna give you. Women supposed to eat fruit anyway, so. And if you can't eat fruit, then there you go. Juice gonna do it. Juice will keep you 3 days, and you become wine before you know it. Welch's on that. We're back at purple. So this is purple and grapes. Come on, somebody. My days off are dedicated to errands and chores. I need to get on my business while I need her to get off of here. I got a lot of things going on. I keep a journal, a dream journal. It's necessary. Virgo, I get nervous when people break the rules. I'm dealing with it too. And the next one. And it's I'm the mom of my friend group. Okay, maybe they watching too. Your friends can be foes, and they can be the one watching behind too. I'm giving you good and bad. At the airport, I carry my passport on the lanyard in a funny pack. All right, that's somebody. The potential for recognition is what the motives me. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. The potential for recognition is what motives me. Then we're in here about that social Virgo. Hey, motive that cause problems. Why you know before you know, and that's why you can't sleep. And then you have subconscious Pisces in there causing you problems because you know their wisdom, intuition, and you know some secrets in that dark. You got some Scorpio in there, and that's why the problem. Because there's something going on in the subconscious of death, which is dark times, because you want to figure out how to sleep in your insomnia, because that's why you're drinking. I want to say this. Hello, masculine. I know it's you. Find another way. I'm going to tell you that. Southern Comfort and the purple bags that you use, vanilla that. Move that. Go back to wine. Ain't never stage. You on brown. Remove that. Go for wine right now. You got a problem with that purple bag. You know who you are. Feminine. Bring from the brown and go back into wine. Your medications, it's like a down. Go one down stage, go down. I'm not giving you the drink. I'm telling you that it's necessary. It's health and come up, because it's gonna mess up your liver. The liver gonna mess you up, and then the liver will go to your kidneys and all of that. I kind of think this what's really going on with that purple bag. You know. Avoid spotlight if that's because you're trying to deal with your head and your heart. All right, it tells you I tend to read multiple books at once. Growing up, I was a teacher's pet. So it's a lie. This is Virgo. I didn't say too much in here, but I just wanted to say that if you got a problem with awakening is also subconscious, and the part of it is trying to understand about the dark. That's the awakening of the time of Aquarius. That's the reason why we're in. So if you can't sleep, it's because of the awakening, because you then awoke up. And this is a lot of wisdom. If anything that you can also contact. My information is Divinely Guided, Chose STARSEED, Spiritually 777. Have another, and also is the DG C STARSEED Spiritually 7 times. So I use both. So you can also subscribe. Also, you can contact me. My information. You can also go on TikTok. I'm on there as well. On that particular is on Naturally Just for Me. So it's NJM, so Naturally Just for Me, but it is the initials, right? I was in particular was building my little business, and somehow certain things I stopped a lot of things that I was doing, and now I went into spirituality from where I was and now. So now I'm on here on YouTube, and now that I'm learning about some of the things I've done before. So this is what I like to do. It's healing me, and before I was going through a lot. This is something how I deal with myself, and then to give it to others. This is something to help. It's a lot. But when you go in awakening, it is something I don't know how to tell everybody because I'm learning as I go. I go back on my own videos. But I hope that anything that helps someone, that's the purpose why the community are here. I have to be careful what I say out here, but behind the doors, I got a lot, not always good things coming out of my mouth. But I'm being real because I can, because I have the audacity to understand why I'm in and how the awakening is a time and experience, and it's very important. And when somebody tries to stop your experience, then that's something that we got to understand that either everybody's not for you. And it's easy when they say about this is the church. It's always about that has to do with that needle. I mean, this needle has to go through it. This particular needle, and if that needle has to do with judgment, but it's something to how can you put something into that needle, and it has the eye. So how can you bring it in? You know, that's for somebody. You know it, and I'm just saying. Your self-realization about yourself is the only way you're going to be able to. You know, why is not trying to heal the body for what reasons? And that was a question, what is stopping your life now? You choose today. You have a choice. Well, this is the waxing moon. Y'all know what wax means. I put on here a little bit of, karate? Karate kid? Oh my God, karate something. When they say wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off, and they give you the information for somebody. So wax on, it was left and right. And if y'all know Karate Kid, you know, and they give you some of that energy of chi energy. Karate. Y'all have a wonderful day. Y'all have a good weekend. Bye, y'all.